just, and that will promote the interests of the people. Almagtige God, ons bid dat U gedurende ons vergaderings ons die nodige wysheid sal gee en ons motiewe suiwer sal hou en dat U ons sal help om al ons tekortkominge te oorkom en al ons besluite aan U op te dra. Sikalela ilezwe letu na bantu balo, umusile ukulungu kwepondo letu. Nkosi sikalela iAfrika, kina abantwana bayo, kokhela inkokheli zayo, yaniki uxolo iAfrika. All this we beg in your holy name. Amen. Please be seated. Good afternoon, honourable members. I trust that everybody has been connected to participate in the sitting of the Western Cape Provincial Parliament in terms of Rule 1A of the Standing Rules, with all our members in remote attendance by electronic means. Allow me to highlight some of the important housekeeping rules for the sitting. The quorum requirements for the sitting of the House are provided for in the Constitution and the Standing Rules. Unless there is an indication of a unanimous concurrence, voting will take place by members present and entitled to cast their votes by clearly identifying themselves to the presiding officer, verbally expressing their votes. Members who are present via Microsoft Teams have all the privileges and immunities imparted by law. Members who are considered out of order by the presiding officer will have their microphones muted and will be called to order. The Sergeant at Arms will record members' attendance. Honourable members, in instances where these directives do not cover a particular eventuality, the standing rules must apply. In instances where the rules cannot be applied, the ruling by the presiding officer is final. Members, all microphones have been muted, and you are requested to use the raise hand functionality of the system when you desire to raise a point of order, and I will recognize you. Honourable members are requested to please ensure that their microphones are unmuted when the presiding officer recognizes them, and when they are done speaking, to please mute their microphone. The media have also been granted access to this MS Teams meeting as guests of the WCPP. However, I would wish to remind the members of the press that they may not use the chat room or speak or activate their cameras while the sitting is in progress. For the sitting, honourable members, language translation services are available on Microsoft Teams via the respective channels. Honourable members, I wish to remind you that no interjections are permitted during these virtual sittings, and to this end, I wish to draw your attention to Rule 40 of our standing rules. I will now allow the Secretary to read the first order of the day.
Consideration of the report of the Rules Committee of 25 June 2024 on the proposed allocation of whips per party, the composition of the Programming Authority, the allocation of committees, the representation on committees, and the nomination of a member as trustee representing the Western Cape Provincial Parliament on the Political Office Bearers Pension Fund Board of Trustees, namely Honourable Member A.W. Burdell as the trustee and Honourable Member D.J. Wessels as the alternate.
Thank you very much, Honourable Secretary. Honourable members, are there any objections?
No objections.
No. Honourable, I recognise the Honourable Barnes. Honourable Barnes, is that an objection?
No, Speaker. Speaker, I just want the House to note, while welcoming the report of the Rules Committee, I would want the House to note that I have not received any formal written response on a request that I tabled on the allocation of the whips that was indicated at the Rules Committee that it's 6 per whip. So I haven't got any written response on the matter. Thank you, Speaker.
Thank you very much, Honourable Barnes. I note your comment. I then put the question to the House. Are there any objections for the report to be adopted?
No objections.
No objection.
No objections. Agreed to. I recognise the Chief Whip of the Majority Party.
Thank you very much, Honourable Speaker, and good afternoon. Honourable Speaker, I rise on a motion in my name that in terms of Section 6, subsection 3B of the Remuneration of Public Office Bearers Act of 1998, Act 20 of 1998, the upper limits of the salary and allowances of the Premier of the Western Cape, as proclaimed by the President of the Republic of South Africa by Proclamation number 167 of 2024, published in Government Gazette number 50757, dated 5th June, be determined as the salary and allowances of the Premier of the Western Cape. I so move.
Thank you very much, Honourable Bosman. Honourable members, are there any objections to the motion being moved?
No objections?
No.
No objections. Agreed to. I recognize the Chief Whip of the Majority Party.
Honourable Speaker, through you, I move that the following members be appointed in accordance with Standing Rule 24 to act as temporary presiding officers: the Honourable Kaiser Philander, Honourable Van Minnen, Honourable Wessels, Honourable Nkondlo, Honourable Petrus, Honourable Litakong. I so move.
Thank you very much, Honourable Bosman. Honourable members, are there any objections to the motion being moved?
No objections?
No.
No objections. Agreed to. And just for the record, that is motion order number 3 on the order paper for the 4th of July 2024, and that is just for record purposes. Honourable members, that concludes the business for the day. My apologies. To the table staff, we have concluded order number 3 of the order paper. Honourable members, that concludes the business for the day. The Secretary will now end the meeting and all members will be exited from the sitting. The House is adjourned.
Thank you.